Welcome, adventurers, to a world of swords, sorcery, and sweat. This is your D&D workout. So, how are you guys doing today? How are you feeling? How about we do a little bit of a workout, we become dragons, then we fly somewhere kind of beachy and get some margaritas. I think that would be pretty nice. It's been beautiful weather all day today, crazy gorgeous, and just now, as we started to film, the wind picked up, the sky darkened, and it got a little bit crazy. I think the world's trying to make things more epic for our workout today. So fingers crossed that the weather holds. If not, it's just gonna get a little bit more thematic. And I see people checking in. So good to see all of you on here. Hey, Jenna, so glad you are here. Jenna, for this dragon workout, I gotta ask you, what is the difference between a dragon and Hanukkah? Well, one is 8 nights and the other 8 nights. Yum, 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 yum. Glad you're here, Jenna. Oh, we got Maria. Hey, good to see you. Glad you're here, Maria. Had something special for you. Maria and I, we actually celebrated this week, didn't we, Maria? At least we can pretend like we did. It was my dragon's birthday this week. It was so cute. We lit all the candles, but when she tried to blow them out, didn't go very well. And John Brody's here. Hey, John, glad you're here, man. I think you've so far missed 3 terrible, cheesy jokes. But don't worry, there'll be more for you. I know my buddy John's always keeping track. And Michaela is here. Hey, Michaela, workout crew, and Patrick. Good to see you, Patrick. Patrick, why do dwarves hunt dragons early in the morning? Why do dwarves hunt dragons early in the morning? Well, that's because the early beard catches the worm. We're going to give things just a moment longer for people to check in. I see my buddy Grayson just logged on. Hey, Grayson! One of my buddies that we play D&D with together, he plays a super awesome druid. I think at some point he could just become a dragon and save our butts, which would be pretty darn awesome. So especially for Grayson out there, I created this magical item, special magical item that is specifically for wizards. So it's an up-close item that you fight with, up close, and it's shaped like a tome, and it uses intelligence instead of strength to do the damage. I call it the Book Club. That one was for you, Grayson. Long setup, I know, but I love it. Oh, it's just so good. Guys, welcome to the workout for today. This workout is going to be targeting legs and glutes. So we are hoping that this tail should give you a tail that you can be proud of shaking off this summer. So as we're preparing for this and we do our butt and leg workout today, I would love to know for you guys out there, what is one word that you would use to describe your buttocks? So one word that you would use to describe your buttocks. What do you think? Well, I think for me it would be mysterious. It's the dark side of the moon. What's going on back there? Are those aliens that settled? Or is that just a really bad tattoo choice from spring break? We'll never know. It's the dark side of the moon. Awesome, guys. Well, if you are brand new to the show, I'm going to do a quick recap so that way you know what we've been up to in this craziness. I'm going to switch things over to some more epic music, too. So I got some special music queued up for today's workout. Let's see if this all works. Just trying so many new things here. Okay, awesome, guys. So quick recap for the brand new people to our Workout Buds crew. So previously on our show, you are the Wayfarer. You are a mystical warrior that travels the land trying to keep peace among the many races. You happened upon the village of Fairhaven. You flirt with a rather attractive-looking tavern worker, and you found the town preparing to do a celebration for the Queen. which of course led to some trouble. Everyone got attacked by goblins, the queen kidnapped, and you set out to save her. Along the way, you found a magic wand and teamed up with the queen's royal hound, Rin Tin Ricky, named for an awesome supporter, Ricky. Appreciate you, bud. This is a pony-sized, massive corgi that helped you sniff out the queen. Rin Tin Ricky led you to the crossroads where a goblin horde prepared to trade the queen to seemingly unstoppable sorceress Myers, named for Cheryl Myers. Thank you for your support. She rides atop a terrifying purple dragon named Reinhardt. Just before they reduced you to ashes, you used the magic wand to polymorph yourself into a dragon and to turn Rin Tin Ricky into a Pegasus corgi. This is where we find our hero. A wild battle has taken place high in the clouds. You just knocked Sorceress Myers from the dragon's saddle, destroyed the crystal Myers was using to control Reinhardt the dragon, and you also freed the queen, who has plummeted from the saddle and is crashing towards the earth. What do you guys think? Are you ready for this workout? If you're excited for this workout, throw a thumbs up on the screen. Let me know you're out there and that you're pumped for us to kick some butt and to finally save this queen. I also, before we start, want to say big thank you to the supporters of this show, some of which have characters named after them. Oh, I see those thumbs rolling in. You guys are awesome. If you like that I'm creating these weekly workouts, I hope you will consider tipping, supporting the show by throwing a couple of bucks into this old Halfling Bard's tip basket. All the information on how to tip is in the description for the video, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal, all that good stuff. But now, guys, let's get into it. So, at home, make sure you have a clear space around you. If you would like to have a mat for a little bit of groundwork we're going to do later on, that's great, but not at all necessary. Like our previous workouts, I'm going to have modifications for those of you who are new to working out or who have bad knees or wrists, things to make it accessible for all skill levels. If at any point, though, something feels like it might be beyond you, just modify it. If we're doing a jump, do a step. Make this your workout, because that's what this is. This is all about making you into the hero that's inside of you. So here we go, guys. Let's start by a gentle jog, march in place. Just raising the knees, okay? So we are dragons. Some of us gold, green, purple, many colors, your choice. Let's become those dragons as we march with our legs coming high, shoulder raises with your elbows. Imagine your wings stretching out. Sorceress Myers, we just knocked from the saddle. She pinwheels through the air and tumbles back towards Earth. The giant purple dragon she once controlled is now free. Reinhardt roars, a roiling blast of fire aimed at Sorceress Myers. Unfortunately, we're in the blast radius. Everybody, we gotta dodge this fire blast. So oh shoot, we already got a tipper. Thank you so much, super appreciate that. So chest opener with a rocking butt kick as we dodge the fire blasts. Side to the side, we open our chests, and then I'm gonna scoot back so you see my feet, and I'm kicking myself in the booty. Imagine that you're buffeting the air around you to clear space and dodge Reinhardt's fire blast as he turns on Sorceress Myers. Keep going, guys, rocking arms. Flames are shooting past you. You react so quickly, which is hard to do in the heat of the moment. Reinhardt's flames can't catch up to the sorceress's rapidly falling body. Reinhardt instead tucks its wings in, shoots after her, and opens a mouth brimming with enough massive sharp teeth to keep a dozen dentists employed. Beneath them all is the queen. She's unconscious, falling towards the forest far below, and her royal garments have flipped up, showing a scandalous amount of calf. I think this brings a whole new meaning to London britches falling down. And yeah, I think it might be bad joke number 10 already. We got a lot of them for tonight's show. Hope you're ready for these bad jokes. Okay, guys, so we're going to dive after them. We got to save this queen. We got to get down there fast. So we're going to do some roll downs. So reach big and high, stretch your wings up, and then dive your hands down. Knees are softly bent. Touch your shins, your knees, bring it up, roll it down. You're doing good, dragons. Dive deep, bend over. We've got to tip the scales in our favor. When I do these, I kind of reach forwards like I'm painting the wall and roll them up. Keep going with your roll-ups, you guys. Oh, I see Sorceress Myers is actually who just tipped. I think that might help us to keep you alive for a little bit longer. Thank you, Cheryl. So keep rolling up and down, you guys. Sorceress Myers pulls forth a wand tipped with feathers. She snaps it through the air, and the wand telescopes, extending into a flying broomstick. She cackles, claws at the air, and throws an arcane web into you and Reinhardt's path. She's gonna snag you out of the air. But then, Rin Tin Ricky, the Pegacorgi, hugs onto the tip of your tail and barks. Punch me! What? How did you understand that? No time to think, only to act. So he's holding onto our tails. We gotta launch Rin Tin Ricky. So with one leg, okay, you can hold onto a chair or a wall. You're gonna swing your leg forward and back. And imagine your tail launching your faithful companion, Rin Tin Ricky, ahead of you. On one leg, swinging back and forth, you guys. If we can pull this off, this move will make quite the tail. Rin Tin Ricky shoots off your leg like a comet through the net's webbing, sliding right between them with his smaller body. Rin Tin Ricky hits Myers and bites into her arm. Switch legs, you guys. Rin Tin Ricky sinks his teeth right into Myers' arm, breaks her concentration, and the web shatters into dust, just in time for you and Reinhardt to explode through. So keep swinging that leg for just a moment longer, you guys. You're doing great. I'm going to try to keep the narration going through all of these workouts while still trying to give you clear instructions. I'm keeping my knee, oh, by the way, on this softly bent. I'm only moving as far as comfortable. Okay, come out of that, you guys. So we're now exploding through this arcane web. So to do this, we're going to do side-to-side squats. So I step to the side, I squat down, I come in. Step to the side, squat, come in. You can add in a big arm motion as you do this to get those wings into it. I'm making sure that my butt starts this bend. And if you have difficulty with your knees, just move slightly and subtly. Gentle bending. You can hold onto a chair in front of you too to take some weight off. Good work, you guys. Keep that motion going side to side. Rin Tin Ricky's timing was perfect. Your dragon bodies burst through the residue of what was a deadly spell. Reinhardt looks at you from the side of its massive cat-like eyes. The dragon nods your way and slaps the tip of your tail with its tail. Did a dragon just fist bump you? Or I guess maybe it'd be like a tail tap? Either way, Reinhardt next turns to Myers and rumbles, "She's mine." You offer to help, opening your mouth to protest that it might take both of you, but Reinhardt quickly cuts you off, saying, "Mine." Reinhardt slightly opens its wings, creating a spiral with its body that then corkscrews down through the heavens faster and faster. No better time to try this than now, you guys, while we have our dragon bodies. So let's do this. We're going to open our wings and we're going to twist side to side. I'm twisting side to side. My arms are up. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, we're just warming up, so you don't have to overdo it here. But if you want to make it more challenging, you can add in a lunge as you twist. So I'll twist to the side, I'll lunge down, come up. Lunge down, come up. This is a great way to get your quads warmed up. So that motion, you guys, you're doing good. Keep spinning. You both rapidly speed up. Reinhardt is going to get to Sorceress Myers. Wyvern, she likes it or not. That joke was such a stretch, but I love it too much to not include it. This is my version, if you're wondering, of spin class. Reinhardt crashes into Myers, and your eyes are overwhelmed with an explosion of magical energy. You zip by, continuing after the queen, but you know what? We might as well as try to distract Sorceress Myers as we go flying by. And you know what? We're dragons. We got some mighty tails. So how about we spin those tails at her and we try to moon Myers. So to moon Myers, Sorceress Myers, what you're gonna do, guys, is put your knees together and you're gonna do little circles with your knees like this. And imagine Sorceress Myers right behind you. Don't laugh as I show you my butt. I'm just trying to show you form. Imagine Sorceress Myers behind you as we're spinning through the air. And you're giving her a little bit of a mooning. Good job, you guys. This is such a good warm-up for your knees. It's also great when you're waiting in a long line at the Ren Fair for the bathroom to get other people to move out of your way. You will get to the front of the pack quickly. All right, you guys. Warm-up complete. You've done it. We're already almost halfway through this workout. Stop for a quick drink of water, and then we're going to get into it. I hope your body is warm and ready for some leg workouts. If you guys are ready for the workout portion, let me know. Pop that thumbs up onto the screen, and let me know I got some heroes out there ready to make this workout happen. Chris is saying, send my ethereal familiar. Yes, that is awesome. My familiar is our German Shepherd puppy, and she would fly in there with her big ears, just licking the sorceress's face. Maria's saying, so a fly-by mooning, that's right. We're gonna do an early moonrise on that one. Love you guys. All right, this is awesome. Oh, and shoot, we got another one too. Thank you so much. And that was Brenda tipping. Thank you, Brenda. You're awesome. I want to make like a Beach Boys-esque song about you, Brenda. I don't know if I can get that high. Brenda, you're amazing. I love you. All right, guys, so we are warm. We are ready. So everyone, we're going to hit the workout now. It's going to get a little bit harder. Go at your pace. On these workouts, there will be 3 levels. Level 1, level 3, level 5. If you're new to working out or you have difficulty with your knees, do level 1. If you've been working out with me for a bit, push yourself for level 3, but listen to your body. And if you've been working out a while, level 5. That's going to be the hard level. That's going to be the stuff that's going to push you a little bit, okay? So everybody, jogging in place. You moon Myers, and she's distracted long enough for Reinhardt to slash into her with a taloned paw. Myers shrieks as one of her arms is ripped clean off. The sorceress, however, is barely phased. She quickly fires a firebolt into her shoulder, cauterizing the wound. She then cackles. This will not stop me. You, however, sail past them both. Beneath you, the queen continues to plummet. Fast feet, everyone. Fast feet. Just keep moving. You've got this. No matter how fast you move, you are lapping everyone who is still on the couch. Okay, slow it back down, you guys. Good job. So you sail past. Beneath you is the queen, continuing to plummet. Your larger body has more wind resistance. And despite everything that you have done, oh shoot, JC, thank you for the tip. You are awesome. Off to a great start, man. Really appreciate that. Your larger body has more wind resistance. Despite everything you've done, you are struggling to catch up to the queen. Once again, fast feet, fast feet. We're gonna need to do Oh shoot, we're gonna need to go faster. Even worse, beneath us we can see the forest-covered hillsides rushing towards us and the queen. We need a final burst of speed. So everybody, one last time, fast feet. This time as fast as you can. Small motions, get those feet going quick. I want somebody to tune in right now and just think I had way too much sugar. Whoo! This is me al natural. I feel like my energy is the color of my shirt. Okay, slow it back down. Good job, you guys. Okay, we're gonna do a final burst. And this time, if you're new to working out, what I want you to do, classic squat, okay? So shake it slow, come in 2 feet slightly apart. Bring your butt back, butt bends first. Bring it down, okay? Level 1, classic squat. Level 3, you've been working out for a little bit. When you squat, come up onto your tips of your toes. Balance for a moment, bring it down. Tips of the toes, bring it down. If you want to go for level 5, you're going to come up out of your squat and jump. Up, jump, down, and down. Just like that, okay? So keep going, you guys. Your dragon body pushes off the air. Imagine you're squatting, pushing yourself off the air itself. And somehow you manage to line yourself up with the queen. Her eyes flutter open. See the ground rushing her way. And a clipped screech escapes her lips. Only a moment later, though, she opens her limbs wide, perfectly catching the air and slowing her body. She then looks around and sees your massive draconian body, and her mouth falls open, which conveniently gives her more wind resistance. Good job on the squats, you guys. We have caught up with her. She's opened her body to make us be able to catch up with her as well. However, she's a queen. We need to properly greet her. So to do that, we're gonna do curtsy squats. Curtsy squats. If you've never done these, you step 1 foot behind the other. Let's step back a little. And then you squat down on that one leg. And then switch sides, squat down on one leg. I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see more clearly. So everybody, curtsy squats. Go at your speed. Bend the amount that feels okay to you. Make sure your knee is not passing your toes. We have to greet this queen properly. Rin Tin Ricky then flies in next to you. The queen sees its face attached to the Pegasus body. And she glances back and forth between you both. I'm gonna adjust this real quick. There we go. Gotta make sure that music didn't stop. Awesome. Keep your curtsy squats going, you guys. She glances between you and the Pegasus corgi, her eyebrows climbing so high they almost match her hairline, and her hair streams behind her like a dark comet through the sky. Rin Tin Ricky barks, "Scoop her!" I think we should. Rin Tin Ricky's been a good companion so far. Let's do this. So everybody, we're now gonna try to scoop up the queen. So to do this, we're gonna do a back lunge. So I step backwards with one leg, and then I bring that knee down, and I come up. I bring one leg back, come down, and up. I'm just bringing my knee to the point where it just lightly is grazing the ground or hovering an inch above. If that's too much for you, just go to whatever feels okay. Make this work for your knees. Now that's level 1, okay? If you want to make this harder, also hold on to a chair if you need to for balance. If you want to make this harder though, as a bonus challenge, when you come up, raise your back leg to flat. So what that'll look like is I'll come back, bring my leg up, step it in. Step back, bring my leg up. A little bit of like a squeeze through my glute to get that leg to come up as it goes. Just a little bit of a back kick to get your glutes into it. But make sure you have control over that motion. And if you want to make that even harder, level 5ers, also raise your arms. So step back, and then as your leg comes up, hands come up. Step it in. Step back, leg comes up, arms come up. Step in. Keep going, you guys. We scoop down, sweeping beneath her, and we pick her up. And you know this show, if we're picking somebody up, then we gotta use a pickup line. So if you're out there and you know a good pickup line, post it in the comments. Even if you post it later, I would love to see it. Connoisseur of those pickup lines. So you scoop her up, and through your dragon lips, you roar, "Sorry it took me so long. One look at you, and I was thrown off." Oh, yeah, I love it. One more? Yeah, why not? "Your Majesty, is that a parliamentary majority in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?" All right, that one was kind of a thinker. One more pickup line, one more. Shoot. Oh, I knew I had another one. Oh, yeah, this one's pretty basic, but I still like it. "Your Majesty, allow me to give you the royal treatment." You scoop up the queen just in time. You guys can come out of that, shake out your legs for a moment. You scoop her up just in time to skim the tops of the trees crowning the hillsides. Birds explode out of the forest all around you as you skim across the upper branches. Overhead, this time just marching in place, knees coming up high as you feel comfortable with. Overhead, Reinhardt and Sorceress Myers continue to battle. Spears of ice vanish into blasts of fire. Myers summons a wall of stone to block another attack from Reinhardt, but the dragon shatters through it. Pieces begin to rain down all around you. Guys, we've got to kick them out of the way before they can harm the queen. So, level one, we're going to do is back kicks. So you're standing upright, hold onto a chair or a wall. You're going to kick back, bring it in, switch legs. Kick back, switch legs, okay? Just straight back kicks. Level 3, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to go hands and knees. So hands and knees, and you're going to kick up instead of straight out. Straight up, switching legs. Big kicks. Imagine you are popping those boulders. And if you're going for level 5, then I want you to do this in a plank. So full plank, and then kicking up, switching sides, okay? Keep your bodies moving, you guys. Keep your bodies moving. You got this. I'm going to do it standing so I can keep the story moving for you guys. Boulder after boulder are smacked aside. You've heard of turbulence, but this is one rocky flight. Also, am I the only one right now that's having a hard time not imagining the Queen as Freddie Mercury? Really hard to not want to sing right now. We will rock you. Overhead, Myers summons a ray of pure emerald arcane energy. Reinhardt meets it with a blast of blue fire. The two forces crash into each other, creating a cyan shockwave. Neither side succumbs. Instead, the colliding magic pushes them back and forth. Reinhardt beats its mighty wings, and its breath attack overtakes Myers' magic. It's shattered and sent skidding sideways. She shrieks as Reinhardt closes in and swallows her with a snap. Oh, man. Beside you, Rin Tin Ricky. Your corgi barks with joy. Probably sounds cooler than that. And its body begins to ripple. What's happening to Rin Tin Ricky? Everybody, gentle march in place. Shake off all that glute work we just did. If you're on the ground, you can also shake your legs on hands and knees or in plank. Shake it out a little, okay? So Rin Tin Ricky ripples. One of its Pegasus wings vanishes. The polymorph is ending. While your own body still holds on to this dragon form, we got to try to grab Rin Tin Ricky out of the air. So let's snap out our tails and grab him. So everybody, here's what we're going to do. Imagine your leg is your tail like we did earlier. Level 1, hold on to a chair or a wall, and then you're going to raise your leg like you're trying to pee on a fire hydrant, okay? Just like this. You want to really isolate the side of your hips and your glutes here, okay? That's level 1, okay? Level 3, hands and knees. Same thing. Hands and knees, leg comes up to the side. Pee on the hydrant. Imagine you're snapping that tail out. And level 5, your leg is straight and you're bringing it up. That one will really sting. So get your bodies moving, you guys. Atop your back, the queen manages to grab Rin Tin Ricky as he's pulled in by your tail. And at that moment, you also get a close look at the queen's face, and you realize this isn't the queen. Her eye color is just slightly off. Switch legs, everyone, switch legs. She also has a mole in slightly the wrong position. Seeing you look. Switch legs again, you guys. Seeing your stare, she says, yes. I'm gonna do this one standing just so I can keep the story going. She says to you, yes, I am not the queen, but her double and most trusted guard. My name is Juster. Named for Leah Juster. Thank you for your tips and your support of the show. You're awesome. Juster continues, I see you've already met our canine corporal, Rin Tin Ricky. Switch legs again. Our true leader likes to arrive for royal visits ahead of time, disguised as a peasant, and get local work to better understand her people. Though her uncommon beauty makes the task quite difficult to keep her safe. She frowns. Switch legs one more time. We're almost done with these guys. I know this is burning those glutes, but we're near the end of this workout. You've got this. At this moment where she says the queen likes to arrive early and disguise herself, you realize you've already met the queen. You flirt with her in the tavern. She was the tavern worker. Oh no. What have you gotten yourself into? Okay guys, march it in place. That was a lot on the glutes. You've got this. You're doing so good. Juster continues. While I was captured, I overheard their plans and why the Lich King sent Myers for the Queen's blood. This is no time to rest and recover. We have to hurry back. Okay, everybody, it's time for our last workout. The music's getting pumped. I'm getting pumped. And Steven, thank you for the tip. Steven, you're getting me pumped, man. Big Steven, you're awesome, bud. Our last workout, you guys. Level 1, you are going to be laying on your side. And imagine your legs, this time are your wings, okay? And you're going to raise one leg as you lay on the side here. You're going to raise one leg up. You can just lay fully on your side and raise one leg up, okay? Go for 15 and then switch to the other leg. If you're going for level 3, then you're going to do this one in an elbow plank. So up on your elbow, using your other hand for support, raise the leg. If you're going for level 5, full side plank, all the way up on your hand, and then raising the leg, okay? So 15, then switch. As we flap our wings while our polymorph still holds. Trees whistle beneath you, skimming your belly, but you struggle to rise higher. Your own polymorph is fading. Your body shivers, scales falling from you like glittering hail. Suddenly, your tail vanishes, and it becomes impossible to steer. Juster wraps strong arms around your neck, and Rin Tin Ricky bites onto her belt. They dangle behind you like a living scarf. Still, you flap on. You should be just about done, you guys. Good work. Shake that out. Still you flap on, trying to get back and hoping the queen and the farmers are safely hidden away from the hordes of goblins. Maybe that apple wizard, Charles, is protecting them. Just then, the trees fall away beneath you and you're soaring over an enormous waterfall. At the same time, your wings vanish, your body returns to normal, and you fall from the sky. Your whole party screaming along with you. What will happen next? Will we make it back in time? What is the Lich King planning? Did Sorceress Myers give Reinhardt heartburn? Tune in next time to find out. You guys, you did it! Workout complete, even timed out with the music. If you guys enjoyed today's workout, throw a heart up on the screen. If you are feeling dead, if you think your butt might fall off of you and go join a different workout routine, throw up a thumbs up. I don't know about y'all, but my butt is feeling it. We're gonna have some juicy tales after that workout. Oh. So what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Was today's story fun? How was the pacing? Did you enjoy it? We're gonna move on to our cool down stretch next. I've seen a lot of thumbs up and a lot of hearts. I know my butt wants to escape after that workout. That was wild, you guys. So we're gonna keep moving, have a quick drink of water. And we're gonna get onto our cool down stretch. Man, that was awesome. Oh, we got another one too. Oh, that is so great. Oh, who was that? I missed the name on it. Oh, awesome. Want to give a gigantic thank you as well. Brad, thank you for the tip. You are the man, like a Brad nail, just hammering it home. Thank you, Brad. So let's get our cool down stretch on, guys. Very important that we cool down. Oh, he's got another one too. Sandra, thank you again. I think you have tipped pretty much every one of these events too. We got to get a character named after you, Sandra. You've been awesome. So cool down stretch time, everybody. Let's get this going on. So here we go. 3 until the last one. Nicely done, Michelle. That's really impressive. That last one's nuts. Okay, guys. So legs apart, a little wider than your shoulders, okay? We're going to do a big breath. Reach up. And then with your knees softly bent, let's breathe out and roll forwards. Big breath. Roll up. Gentle one, come forwards. Oh, hey, Michaela, thank you so much. You have been so supportive on our feed every episode, cheering everyone on, making everybody feel welcome. Speaking of which, if you are out there and you are brand new to this workout crew, say hi in the comments. That way we can welcome you. And we're so glad that you made it through today's workout. You can join our kind of fitness nerd community we're forming here. Great job with those roll downs, you guys. Good to get those legs to be shaken off a little. So next we're gonna do a little bit of an arm stretch. Even though we didn't do a lot with our arms today, it's important we still stay on top of these. So we're gonna take our arm across our bodies, just like this, hug it in, and then kind of play with your positioning. I sometimes like to go a little higher, you might like to go a little lower, but just get a little squeeze going there, guys. So great too, just seeing you guys tipping and everything. I gotta be honest, the script for these, it takes a long time to put together. I have way too much fun writing the nerdy jokes, but it is a big process doing all this while we're also training Ari for about 4 hours a day. So the fact that you guys like this, that I'm not the only nerd who also wants to get healthier, bring it up behind you. It means the world to me. It makes me not feel so alone during these kind of crazy times that we're dealing with. So thank you guys. Oh, this feels good. We've been doing a lot with our arms in our regular training. And Elisa said a couple of today's exercises were variations of the exercises your physical therapist gave you for a hip injury. Oh, that's awesome. And so this kind of made it a little bit more exciting for you and some harder variations. I love hearing that. So bring it down, guys. And then we're going to bring our other arm across and hug it in, okay? Bring it in, hug it in. Good work, you guys. I'm going to come over for one set. Oh, so good. So I want to know, you guys, as we're stretching out here, I know it's hard to type while we're stretching our arms, but when you get a chance, when Ren fairs are able to open back up, what is the thing that you are the most excited about? Like, what's the thing that when Ren fairs open, you're going to be like, this is what I'm there for. Bring it up and then touch your tag behind you, hug it over. Is there anything that you're just like really kind of like missing, looking forward to? I mean, for me, obviously, it's you guys. It's having a live audience to perform for. Over the years, we've performed in so many different venues, but you can't beat a Ren Fair crowd. Like, everybody is so ready to play and have fun that it's like it's better than anywhere I've worked. It's almost addictive, you know, working there because you're surrounded by so many great people. And I love seeing these coming in too. Just going back through the old ones over the weekend and then doing these on Monday. Oh, I love that, Crystalline. With the coolest name ever, Crystalline Fox. I like that you've been going through the old workouts. Okay, come out of that, you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of a stretch for our fingers and our shoulders, okay? So bring your fingers interlaced together and then turn them away from you towards the phone, TV, whatever you have. Reach forwards and then also extend forwards to your shoulder, okay? So we're kind of gonna roll out our upper backs as we do this. Aaron Snow saying, didn't know this was a thing, but now that I do, you might be getting into these exercises more, making it awesome and sharing it. That's awesome, man. That is my hope, is that we can kind of share some workout, exercise, love, get people into some healthy habits. Okay, guys, come out of that. Bring your hands behind you this time, fingers interlaced, and then extend your arms as you also roll your chest open. Bring your chin up towards the heavens. You can imagine that you're just shooting still in your dragon form, flying through the air. Oh, Jay's saying the atmosphere, yes. Oh, yeah. Love that Ren Fair atmosphere. Just, and especially hearing like a minstrel playing off in the woods as you're making your way through. It's so imaginative. Patrick saying, always there for your shows. I love each of you. Back at you, Patrick. We always see you there in the front row cheering us on. Okay, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls, you guys. Couple of shoulder rolls. Oh, does that feel good? Even though we didn't work our shoulders, I know we're all sitting in front of the computers more right now. We're all on our phones more right now. So it's good to counter all of that. I feel like I'm doing some really cheesy 80s dance move. Log in right now and see this. Oh, feels great though. Okay, you guys, next we're gonna stretch out our wrists a little. So take your hand, palm up, grab mid palm, stretch it back, okay? I'm gonna move in so I can read your comments. Emily's saying, last week was your first time tuning in for this, but you caught up on a few earlier ones too. So much fun. That's awesome, Emily. We were actually chatting about if we want to like put these together into a whole like workout series that people can then just go onto YouTube and then play through and have fun with. Okay, come out of that. Flip your palm down and then bring it in towards your body, just like there. Elizabeth saying, you and the rest have barely balanced, but also the food and immersing yourself in the atmosphere. The food. Oh, you're so right. So we're out here living in the woods, as you can see, and we got, switch hands, palm up, and then bring it down in. We've got one neighbor who we've kind of quarantined ourselves with. It's basically been like us hanging out with Ari and our one neighbor. And he got a job working for Domino's doing pizza. And last night, he snuck a pizza for us. So I get to eat pizza tonight. Cheat day! Super excited for that. We're gonna make some smoothies and eat something healthy first, but then we're gonna destroy some of that pizza. There's nothing wrong with eating food that you think is bad for you. Just do it in moderation, you know? Tonight I might not, I'll be honest. Okay, palm straight towards the ground. Bring it in towards you this way. Yeah, what do you guys like? Like, what is your cheat food? For me, when we're in season and it's affordable, you know, sushi. Oh, wonderful protein kick. It's the only meat I allow myself is sushi. So freaking good. But what about you guys? Ice cream, potato chips? Like, what's the thing that you're like, yes, this is the thing I crave? Michaela saying, if I could do DoorDash sushi for you, I would. Feeling that sushi withdrawal. Yeah, me too. Okay, come out of that, you guys. Good job stretching out those wrists. Do your, just like hands a few times as you move through those. Okay, next we're gonna move towards the ground to stretch our legs because we did a lot with our legs today. So I'm gonna move this down. Sorry about the extreme close-up. Ooh. But get that set up and I'm grabbing my back. So if you wanna throw a towel down, that's cool. But not necessary. I'm just a bony dude, so I always like having it. So first, let's stretch out a little bit of a lunge so we can stretch our quads and our hip flexors. So bring one foot forwards, and then roll your weight forwards while pressing your hip down towards the ground. But don't let this knee pass your toes, and I always say that constantly. But it is important. It's a good one. And Lisa's saying, decadent pastas with a lot of cheese. And right above that, Tiffany saying, cheesecake. Yes, cheesecake. So my mother, probably one of the worst cooks in the world. Love that lady, but she is not a good cook. And one year she tried to make me a cheesecake for my birthday. We had to ladle it. It was just cheese soup. we still ate it, you know, because we love her, and it was very nice that she tried. Oh, but it was so gross. So I don't know about you if you would eat the cheesecake soup, but we soldiered through for the love of a mama. Okay, guys, one more second here, sinking into it. I hope you're feeling a little bit of stretch through your hip, through your quad, and then we're gonna press our way back out of this. Mochi and mochi? How do you say that, Maria? Mochi and fried plantains? Let me know how to say that word. I don't think I've ever tried saying that out loud. I think I've only ever read it. Okay, your legs straight. If you want to bend your knee just slightly, you can. And then you're going to hinge forwards. But as you hinge forwards, try to do it through your hips. So try to bring your chest up and forwards, and then bring it down towards your leg. As you do that, so we get a little bit of a stretch here. You can pull your toes back towards you. You want to hold onto your thigh, your shins, your toes, whatever works for you, okay? Just make your way forwards into it. So as we're stretching, guys, and we're getting kind of near the end of our stretch, I'd love to know what you guys are thinking of these workouts that I've been doing. Do you like these story-driven workouts? Would you like to see me do more of these? Or would you rather we kind of switch gears a little bit and do more of a classic workout? Or maybe have a different theme? Would you like to see us maybe do like another Star Wars one, or a Harry Potter, or an Avatar, or something like that? Shannon saying, you haven't had mochi? I hope I'm saying it right. We need to fix this. Yes, Shannon, we do need to fix this. I was doing archery with your main man, Alan, yesterday. We were talking about how much we miss you, Shannon. And that would be a super fun time to go get some good food. Okay, guys, come out of that gently. We're going to switch legs. So bring that leg back in. Bring your other leg forwards. And then you're going to slowly come down into that lunge. Nice and gentle as we rest into that. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Are you digging on these stories? Because, you know, they take a while to produce, but if you're liking them, I want to try to keep this going. Kind of make it fun, you know, as we go. Star Wars saying you like some Star Wars. Yeah, I love Star Wars. They're so much fun. Sandra saying, yes, you love all the themes for the fandoms. Steve saying the stories make it fun. Awesome. That's what I'm hoping for, is it like takes our mind off the workout so we can instead just have some fun and make it happen, you know? Ooh. Crystalline Fox. I just like saying your name. I want your comments to pop up all the time so I can just say, Crystalline Fox. One silver fox calling out to Crystalline Fox. If you're wondering what the fox says, it's the story-driven ones are awesome. So I wanted to do yes, like 3 other themes are good too. This just in, that's what the fox says. Thank you, Crystalline Fox. Man, your name is cool. Okay, let's come out of that, guys. And let's instead, this time, go into our hamstring stretch. So again, our leg is straight, we pull our toes towards us, and then we hinge forward through the hips, just as far as feels comfortable. You might just come to the hands on the knees, just a little ways. You might come down to the shins, you might come lower. My hamstring is super tight today on this side, so I'm not gonna go as deep. If you are stretching though, and you realize one side is a lot tighter than the other, super normal. Most people on their dominant side are tighter. Hold stretches on that side longer. So if you hold a stretch for like half a minute on one side, hold it for a minute on the other side, and pretty soon they will balance out. So Keith is saying the stories are great, and distinguish this from just another workout, though it would still be great with you guys. Oh, thank you. You like the D&D, but other themes would be awesome. Cool. Well, we are getting kind of near, I guess like the end of a chapter basically with this one as we make our way back towards the Queen. So we can kind of make that decision, kind of see too what the support is like for the show, if we want to continue down that road or a different road, which would be really cool. Okay guys, let's come out of that gently. Good job, you guys. So we did a lot with our legs. Oh shoot, we just got another tipper. Thank you so much. That means the world. Let me just check what the name was on that one. And that, oh, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. I know you've tipped a couple of times, but you like to stay anonymous. But thank you. Really do appreciate that. It means a ton. So guys, let's stretch our quads a little bit. So for this one, if you want to hold on to a wall or a chair, but just take your leg, hug it in, and squeeze it in. Just to give that quad a moment of stretching. We're not going to hold this for super long. Just for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Other side, I'm going to face you this time so you can see what else I do here. I bring my knees in towards each other, and then I kind of roll my hip a little bit forwards as I also squeeze this in towards my butt. Now, if you're like me, you might not feel a lot when you do the standing version. If that's the case, you can lay on your belly and pull it in towards you, which works, or you can go into your low lunge and do that. Okay, let's come out of that, guys, and let's do just one more stretch as we all hang out and have some fun together. Let's stretch out our butts, because boy, did we do a lot with our booties today. Isn't that the truth? Oh, and Courtney Peterson's saying, a funny take on a trip to the grocery store during pandemic times. Ooh, that would be a fun episode if we did it all about trying to survive the grocery store. I like that. I got to be honest too. Like, I was actually writing a whole D&D campaign for the whole team to play, for us to live stream for you guys. That kind of all involves that sort of stuff. But we got to wait till Jimmy gets out of quarantine so we can all get together to film it. But it'd be super fun. So guys, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna sit on the ground with your legs out in front of you. You're gonna take one leg up towards your chest and bring the foot over top of that leg. I then want you to hug that in towards you. Give it a nice little hug, and then if you want to add a twist, you can twist a little bit and look over, but think nice and tall. I don't always feel a lot when I do this with my legs straight out. So if you also go kind of Indian style with your leg, and then bring it across, and then hug it in, then I really feel it all across here. And it feels, whoo, heavenly. Let me just rub my butt again and say, ooh, it feels heavenly. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's made of butt. Good job, you guys. Squeeze it in. Oh, I feel kind of weird that as I did that, the thumbs up and hearts rolled in. What kind of a live feed is this? So I was so nervous today. I have T-Mobile, and they were doing work on their radio towers, on their cell phone towers today. So I kept losing signal all day long. So I wasn't sure if these were actually going to work tonight. Let's switch sides, guys. Other side, and bring it across. Oh. So guys, this is going to be our last stretch. After this, just want to take a quick moment to just chat with you guys. About all the hard work you guys have been doing, how much you've been earning this, how much fun this has been. So what you think about the adventure we had today? How you had Rintin Ricky and Chief Guard Juster riding upon your back. And think about the people that you support in your life. And also think about the people that support you. It could be simple. It could just be, a friend that's there for you, somebody who gives you a hug when you need it, a coworker that makes your day slightly less annoying. Basically, just anybody who supports you. Think about all those people and dedicate what you're doing to all of them. Not just to yourself, but think about them. You're working out to get healthier, not just for you, but all of your loved ones. Come out of that stretch. And that's going to be the stuff that helps to keep you motivated and keep you going as you move into harder workouts and as you grow stronger. So I just want to say thank you to all of you guys, all of you watching, especially all of you tipping. You made it through this workout. You guys totally got a nat 20 on that athletics check today. I want to thank all the tippers out there today. Huge thank you to you guys. I'll be looking to see how we're doing. If we've made enough, if we're able to do another one of these shows next week, then I will plan to see all of you guys here 5:30 Eastern for another show. But guys, until then, you've been amazing. Now get out there. You got a whole week ahead of you. Go be heroes. Love all of you. Good work, Wayfarers. We'll see you next time. Bye.